Gino and Jasmine's relationship takes a shocking turn on 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After? Gino Palazzolo and Jasmine Pineda have become reality TV household names after starring on multiple seasons of TLC's 90 Day Fiancé. Gino, a then 52-year-old Michigan native, fell in love with a 35-year-old Panamanian woman named Jasmine online. However, viewers would witness several blowout fights, jealousy issues, and multiple breakups between this married couple. They decided to work on their marriage while appearing on Season 2 of 90 Day, The Last Resort, only to end up in an open marriage, which Jasmine wanted since Gino refused to be intimate with her. Now, appearing on 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After? Season 9, the couple are living apart and must make a decision about how to move forward with their lives, whether it be as a couple or as single people. Gino makes a tough decision about his marriage to Jasmine on 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After? Jasmine is shocked by what Gino tells her regarding their marriage. Gino Palazzolo and Jasmine Pineda are back on our television screens for the 9th season of 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After? However, it's been far from a happy ending for these two as the new season sees them living apart in Michigan and conflicted over how to handle their marriage fallout. Fans will recall that Jasmine wanted an open marriage with Gino, who was hesitant at first. However, he later, unwillingly, agreed to the concept, in which Jasmine could be intimate with someone while having safe sex. He believed that allowing Jasmine to be intimate with someone else after he had refused would some way help them find the missing spark in their relationship. Jasmine also already had a suitor in mind, a man named Matt Branistareanu, who she met at her local gym. In episode 3, Gino agrees to meet Jasmine at a local park. The couple have not lived together for 4 months and have barely spoken to each other, with viewers learning in the previous episode that Jasmine had to email Gino to contact him if he responds. When Gino opens his trunk, we see Jasmine's clothes and a coffee maker that he wants to give back to her. When she sees all of her things, she knows that it's not a good sign. It feels like a bad omen. I mean, Gino, his tone of voice, my clothes in the trunk, it doesn't look like a person that is trying to take me back. At all, she shares. With emotions running high, Gino tells Jasmine that she broke the rules of their open marriage concept. The big problem that I have is that I recently found out that you were cheating on me with him, Matt, for months before I agreed to an open marriage, he tells her, adding that he looked at her phone records. After a back and forth, Gino asks Jasmine for a divorce. I'm done, he tells her. She really me over bad, and I have the proof, he says in a confessional. After giving all her stuff back, they say their last goodbyes and Gino leaves. Jasmine shares with the cameras, since he kicked me out of the house, he never mentioned the word divorce. Now he went OT Vegas, came back, and all of a sudden he wants to get a divorce. This woman put ideas in his mind. Did she demand him to divorce me? Jasmine admitted it was traumatizing watching Gino ask for a divorce. Jasmine watched the lastest episode. Before Jasmine met Gino at the park, she shared that she would be happy if he took her back and the two would resume their lives together. I have missed him so badly, and I don't know. I might sleep in my house tonight with my husband. And everything is going to go back to us, when we were in the beginning when we got married, she shared. Jasmine appeared to be blindsided when he asked for a divorce. In fact, on July 21st, after the episode aired, Jasmine shared in an Instagram post that it was traumatizing watching the episode back, which was filmed last year. I cried so much after watching last night's episode, she began. Seeing it all play out brought back every feeling, the fear, the humiliation, the heartbreak. To lose everything overnight, to be homeless, to be called a liar and a cheater when all I ever gave was love, and then to be abandoned by the one person who promised to protect me that broke something inside me. I can't explain the pain of being left alone in the darkest moment of your life, with everyone watching and judging. It was traumatizing. It changed me forever. But here I am. I survived. I picked up the pieces when no one thought I could, and I've learned that even in the deepest pain, there is strength. Even in betrayal, there is growth. My story didn't end there, it started a new chapter. And I promise myself, I'll never let that broken version of me define who I am becoming. Jasmine also clarified that their conversation at the park happened way before she had her daughter. As fans will recall, during the 90-day, the last resort reunion, Jasmine shocked her castmates with her pregnancy. It was revealed that she and Matt were going to have a baby. They welcomed their daughter, Matilda, in March. Gino's new love interest gave him an ultimatum. Will Gino actually move forward with the divorce to be with Natalie? In the new season, Gino introduces viewers to a new woman in his life named Natalie, who lives in Las Vegas. He flies to Sin City to meet her, and they have a great time together, as she shows him around her neighborhood, including getting drinks at an ice bar where they share a kiss. However, Gino had not been upfront about his open marriage concept with Jasmine, and when he did tell Natalie about it, she was shocked and confused about why he had not proceeded with a divorce since he is no longer with her. In fact, she gave Gino an ultimatum after believing she was being used as a pawn against Jasmine. If you want to see me again, I just need you to get closure, and I need Jasmine to get closure. I think that's morally correct, she told him. It's very important that you don't give her an opening, or she doesn't feel she has an opening, she shared. Natalie added, I need Jasmine to know that you moved on, and that there's just no way she's coming back, if that's unclear to her right now. It looks like Gino took Natalie's advice by moving forward with a divorce. He seemed much happier with Natalie, and it was clear that she was interested in him, too. A 90-day fiancé, happily ever after? Cast member has been dealing with several health issues since giving birth to her third child. Unfortunately, this controversial star is expected to experience even more mental stress as they are currently featured on 90-Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After? Season 9, which may result in backlash. The season follows Jasmine Pineda, who relocated from Panama to the United States to marry Gino Palazzolo, a native of Michigan. Despite getting married in June 2023, the couple continued to face challenges in their relationship. Jasmine and Gino enjoyed their honeymoon but soon began arguing over the nature of their relationship. She insisted that Gino make improvements, citing the lack of intimacy in their marriage. Gino, on the other hand, explained that he struggled to be intimate with someone who had let him down so many times. Although Jasmine wanted a quick fix, Gino believed he needed more time to feel at ease with intimacy. Ultimately, they agreed to explore an open marriage, hoping that dating and being intimate with other people would help them resolve their marital issues. Jasmine felt safe with Matt Branistareanu. Matt has always been Jasmine's strongest supporter. Jasmine decided to involve her friend, Matt Branistareanu, in her open marriage to Gino. Although she didn't consider him her boyfriend, they got close enough for her to become pregnant. Jasmine's pregnancy with Matt led to the end of her relationship with Gino. In March 2025, Jasmine expressed her gratitude to Matt for his presence in her life, comparing him to her estranged husband, Gino. She posted a note on her Instagram story, referring to Matt as her baby daddy. I don't say it often enough, but thank you. Thank you for supporting us, protecting us, and for choosing us every day. Jasmine's postpartum depression has triggered other issues. Jasmine is once again experiencing hair loss. Jasmine is happy with her unconventional relationship with Matt and with being a mother to her third child, Maddie. However, she's facing several personal issues that she has openly discussed on her Instagram. As per at 90-Day Fiancé_Alexa, Jasmine posted some health updates in July 2025, revealing that her alopecia is back. Postpartum has triggered it in ways I wasn't ready for. Jasmine said that despite smiling on the outside, she was deeply saddened by the issue. She stated, watching my hair fall out again has brought tears, fear, and moments where I don't even recognize myself. Jasmine was reported to ICE and CPS. Gino wants to get Jasmine deported. Jasmine's alopecia may have been triggered by a series of problems she has been facing, including postpartum depression. She is concerned about her residency status in the United States and fears that people are trying to have her deported. Jasmine recently shared an Instagram story, accusing her co-star of reporting her to Child Protective Services, CPS, and United States Immigration and Customs Enforcement, ICE, for malicious reasons. She also claimed that her co-star's actions were discriminatory and racist. Jasmine said that the cast member wasn't only creating legal problems for her but also engaging in name-calling and wishing harm upon her. The preview for 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After? Season 9 shows Gino also alerted immigration about Jasmine. ICE is gonna kick me out. 90 Day Fiancé's Jasmine Pineda reveals new terrifying immigration update. Jasmine Pineda from 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After? Recently opened up about her immigration status in the United States and a potential deportation scare. She married Gino Palazzolo in June 2023, and just a few months later, they sought marriage counseling to address their intimacy issues. Eventually, Jasmine and Gino agreed to explore open marriage, but she unexpectedly became pregnant with her friend, Matt Gino, and gave birth to her third child in the United States. Jasmine also obtained her green card and is now set to return for 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After? Season 9 with Gino. Jasmine has been living in the United States for over 2 years, but her life as an immigrant may not be as stress-free as many might have imagined. In a TikTok live session, which was later reposted by @FINALLY, Jasmine discussed her experiences in the United States. She mentioned living in a constant state of anxiety, nervousness, and fear that ICE, U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, was gonna come and kick her out of the country. Jasmine didn't provide specific details about the reasons for her fears. However, she made it clear that she constantly felt stressed and worried about being sent back to Panama by ICE. Despite this fear, she tried to stay positive by smiling during the live session. Many fans in the comments seemed unsympathetic towards Jasmine's situation. What Jasmine's immigration battle in the U.S. means. Jasmine appears scared Gino might report her. Jasmine didn't disclose the reason for her concerns related to ICE, but there are several reasons why she may be feeling stressed and uncertain about her future in the United States. It appears that the main cause of Jasmine's worry is the fact that her relationship with Gino, who had sponsored her K-1 visa, didn't work out. If she obtained a conditional green card, she would likely have to reapply to have those conditions removed. However, she might need Gino to be present for this process, which isn't possible since they separated on bad terms. Jasmine may also be worried that Gino may try to deport her, although he hasn't mentioned anything about that. She may be concerned that ICE will deport her on suspicion of committing marriage-based fraud, especially if Gino reported it as such in court. Perhaps Jasmine may simply be worried because she doesn't fully understand the United States legal system. She may not be aware of all her full rights as a green card holder and is afraid that ICE may deport her from the country in the near future. Our take on Jasmine's heartbreaking immigration update. Jasmine is gracefully handling the situation. While it's easy to speculate why Jasmine is concerned, it's also possible that she brought up the deportation topic to spark controversy. Over the past several months, Jasmine has made several posts teasing fans. The fact that she smiled while discussing her fears related to deportation suggests that she may not be as worried as she claimed. However, if Jasmine is genuinely concerned about her status in the United States, she should consult with a lawyer to discuss the issue. Understanding more about her rights will help the 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After? Cast member feel more secured. Jasmine Pineda from 90 Day, The Last Resort seems to be experiencing postpartum blues after giving birth to her daughter, Maddie. Originally from Panama, The Last Resort Season 2 star moved to the United States to marry Gino Palazzolo. Despite facing problems with intimacy, the couple decided to get married, with Jasmine eager to reunite with her sons in America. However, her hopes were dashed when Gino admitted to forgetting to include her sons on her application, leading to a delay in their visa process. Jasmine is no longer with Gino and recently had a baby with Matt Gino. Jasmine has been working with a lawyer for a year to bring her sons to the United States, all while navigating a complicated relationship with Matt. She just gave a new update on what her life is like now. In March 2025, the couple welcomed their daughter, Maddie, and Jasmine now seems to be experiencing postpartum emotions. She posted a heartfelt video on Instagram to share her feelings after childbirth. In the video, she held Maddie in her lap while eating. Jasmine looked somber as she added the caption, "Postpartum," along with a smiling face with a tear emoji and hashtags #OneADayAtAtime and #MissingHome. Wearing a simple pink t-shirt with her hair tied back, Jasmine appeared deeply emotional in the video. What Jasmine missing Panama means for her life in the U.S. Jasmine is trying to manage her feelings of homesickness. Before moving to the United States, Jasmine was filled with excitement about beginning her new life with Gino. However, upon arriving in Michigan, her dreams began to dwindle as she found herself disliking the cold weather of the state. She longed to live in a warmer climate like Panama. Now living in Clearwater, Florida, Jasmine still seems to yearn for her hometown. The birth of her daughter has highlighted the lack of love and support she now feels without her sons, sister, and mother. It seems homesickness is taking a toll on her emotional well-being. Although Jasmine regularly communicates with her loved ones in Panama, she may be longing to reunite with them after being away for over 2 years. She misses her hometown dearly, but she may not be ready to return to Panama just yet. Jasmine now has to consider her 5-week-old daughter and her own career in the United States. While she wants to visit Panama, she probably doesn't want to jeopardize any reality TV opportunities due to her absence from the country. She will likely remain in the U.S. while navigating postpartum mood shifts. Our take on Jasmine moving forward one day at a time. Jasmine tackles life with a positive outlook. Jasmine was taken by surprise when she found out she was expecting a baby with Matt, which likely contributed to her feeling overwhelmed during her pregnancy. She opted for a natural birth, which may have been physically challenging for her. Despite struggling with baby blues and missing her home and family, Jasmine is determined to stay strong. She faces each day with hope, trying to avoid feeling overwhelmed. The 90-day, the last resort alum is openly expressing her emotions and vulnerability as she works towards building a new life in the U.S. Jasmine Pineda from 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After? Has fans asking her, "Where is the baby?" after she hinted at being engaged to Matt Branistareanu in a new update. Jasmine was first seen in Before the 90 Days Season 5 with Gino Palazzolo, in which they first met in person. Gino was smitten by Jasmine's brains, and she didn't show signs of wanting a green card. However, Jasmine was a single mother of 2 and, after losing her job, had relied on Gino for money. Once Jasmine came to America, she felt Gino becoming controlling. Their frequent fights led to Gino not showing her intimacy. Jasmine became physically involved with Matt and asked Gino for an open marriage. A year later, things are looking different on 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After? Season 9 with Jasmine and Matt having a baby and being possibly engaged. Jasmine recently posted about her Las Vegas trip with Matt, but fans had several questions about it. Jasmine shared several pictures in an Instagram carousel post about her and Matt going to Las Vegas. She threw shade at Gino in the caption by writing, "No cameras needed to pay for the trip." She added that some had to film the whole thing just so they could afford a flight. Jasmine's pictures showed her spending time with Matt, but fans also noticed a sparkly ring on her finger. Amid 90 Day Fiancé viewers like Jill Rickert asking, "Excuse me, but did Matt Branistareanu put a ring on it?" Jasmine received several comments on her post about her baby. Rosario.Bautista.754 commented, "Jasmine, where is your baby?" and Natasha Harper 86 wrote, "Baby got shoved aside like the other already?" While Jasmine was replying to most comments with her usual snark, the ones about the baby went unnoticed. What Jasmine leaving her baby behind for Las Vegas trip with Matt means. When did Jasmine go to Las Vegas with Matt? What struck fans odd about the post shared by Jasmine was her having her engagement and wedding rings on her left hand. The pictures may have hence been clicked when Jasmine was still with Gino and considering herself married to him while being in an open relationship. Jasmine seemingly became pregnant in July 2024, and it's likely that the Las Vegas trip happened before that. Jasmine's livelihood comes from reality TV. She makes it a point to never share information that would damage her storyline and turn out to be spoilers. It must be difficult for her not to post about her small wins in America, especially since she's not been happy with her life there. Jasmine does care about her baby and would probably not leave her with someone else while she frolics around in Las Vegas with her friend. Jasmine has been criticized for her parenting. Critics ask her why she hasn't gone to visit her kids in Panama yet. Jasmine seems to be focused on bringing her sons to America instead. Again, it's information she might not be comfortable sharing on social media and has made peace with having to deal with menacing comments instead. Our take on Jasmine possibly getting engaged on Las Vegas trip. Why does Jasmine keep lying to fans? Jasmine is having a great time taking fans for a ride with the ring on her finger. Fans have assumed that it was a ring Matt gave her, but it seems to be one from Gino. Jasmine currently has a show on air and needs to get fans interested in 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After. She seems to be doing a good job making them curious about her love life and even her baby, by simply posting pictures from a year back. In a preview of 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After. Jasmine Pineda revealed who reported her to the immigration authorities in an attempt to have her deported from the United States. Jasmine left her home in Panama to move to the United States in early